Monty Moss. Draymond Green. Chris Webber. Jason Richardson. Devin Booker. Once again, your home team.
It's the Pistons to start out. So with Anthony sitting on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Curry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Now here's Barnes. After the miss from Chris Webber. Here's Curry with the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
And this is year one of LeBron's two-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. It wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Chicago making some changes. Ryan is checked in for Leonard. And Smith subbed in for Stephen Curry. Morris against Smith. Morris passes to Booker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Webber against Barnes. Count it. Good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Booker. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
LeBron outside. And LeBron throws it down.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Morris against Smith. Green up on top. Misses off the left iron. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. That's a two from Barnes. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Over to the left wing. Here's Webber, and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Bryant's shot is good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Green inside. James covering. Green, no luck. That's a two from Barnes, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Barnes has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, young fella can provide that as well.
Martin, he's checked in for Detroit. Chicago also making some changes. Anthony Davis is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Jordan comes in for Kobe. And Ball subbed in for J.R. Smith. Now, here is Weber. Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. Martin and Paul with the block.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Barnes trying to free himself up. The kick out to LeBron. Nailed from three-point land. James has got 5 points so far.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block. You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Bridges with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for Chicago. Ball kicks to LeBron. This one for three. Kenyon Martin comes up with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Took him no time at all on that one.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Now, here's Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Davis. Kicks it out to James. And no good that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. Here's Bridges. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Durant's checked in for Chicago.
Substitution for the away team.
There's 37 seconds left in the first. Bridges against Davis. Pass to Peterson. Pistons passing it around. Pocket two. And here's Morris for three. Michael Jordan grabs the miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Chicago leads by 15. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Detroit, Marley is out there with Morris. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Brown, and it's Peterson in at the small forward. And one thing about LaMelo, Clark, you can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so... That's big for a point guard, and it allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a rebounder.
Here's ball after the basket by Detroit. Now Detroit moving it up. Morris with the ball, shoots from 12, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And just a nice job there to shake free of the D inside and then drain the jumper.
That's a 2 from Barnes. And Chicago with another bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Kuzma. That shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Barnes passes to Carmelo. Bangs home the trifecta. Anthony's got 5 points so far.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
teams will make substitutions. Here now is Weber. No points in the game yet for him. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. It's going to be Booker shooting. J.R. Smith picks one up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
And LeBron James gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Green, Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's the lob to the hoop, and Weber throws it down.
And how about Weber there rising up for the alley-oop? Great at recognizing there. He's got the room to hammer that one home.
Richardson against LeBron, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Weber the pass to Morris. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Kenyon Martin, he's checked in for Draymond Green.
For your home team, Kenyon Martin.
Weber against Abdul-Jabbar. Offensive rebound. Here's Martin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Davis.
And Martin seems to have his game face on all the time. Plays with a lot of ferocity. A high-flying forward who gets after it on defense.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Martin. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. James right side. Knocks it loose. Ball, the pass to James. From past the arc. And again, LeBron missing. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Detroit making a switch here. Bridges checks in. Chicago also making some changes. Durant checked in for Davis. And Kobe is subbed in for Ball. Smith against Morris. Stolen by Durant. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Here's Smith. Durant trying to break free. Nice shot by Smith. And Chicago leads by 17.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Pistons. Smith comes in for Booker. Chicago also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for LeBron. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for Smith. The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw drops for Smith.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness, correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
The finish. And then Smith with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
So it's the Pistons now. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Morris. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Detroit trails by 15. Smith finds Morris. On the wing, Bridges. Shoots over Kobe. Doesn't go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Count that bucket. Barnes has got... ...6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off in the 6th.
The Pistons have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time. 12 seconds left to play here in the half. And here's Leonard from 3. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Morris fires for 3. And so it's Chicago, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Chicago leading by 18. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. LeBron James is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Barnes. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Leonard in at the 2 spot. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now here's Richardson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Richardson outside. On the wing, Morris.
And on defense, Curry's quickness really pays off. Able to stay all over the shooter.
From deep three-point range, Draymond Green pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Booker with no one around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Booker's got the first points of the second half here for Detroit. And here's Curry who brings it up for Chicago. 15-point game. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Anthony Davis is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Jordan comes in for Leonard. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Green, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
LeBron against Richardson. Here's James. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Chicago. Leonard comes in for James. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Green kicks to Morris. Richardson the pass to Booker. From outside the arc, Richardson no luck.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Green. Back to Morris. The Pistons working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. A baseline jam. Basket good. Booker's got 11 points.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Barnes. Leonard looking over the floor. The drive by Jordan.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome. One of the best dunkers this game has ever seen.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message, one that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Durant's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Kobe comes in for Jordan. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Luka Doncic. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
The Pistons have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with the blue-collar mindset.
Marley's checked in for Devin Booker.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Right side Durant, beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. He has 5.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Detroit, they have an exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Boy, the physicality of Marley, huge. He's a sharp-shooting forward who provides this team with a lot of muscle and grit.
Back to Smith on the wing. Barnes. Out to Smith. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Detroit trails by 20. Morris outside. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. And he can orchestrate with the best of them.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Chicago. James comes in for Barnes. Morris with the ball. He's got 8. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And he knocks down the first one.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Martin. And Kyle Kuzma subbed in for Miles Bridges.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Detroit, no good that time either. Chicago leading by 18. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Kobe throws it down.
And Bryant just plays without fear. In fact, he's constantly looking to score through the contact.
Weber, he's checked in for Detroit. Free throw, good. Bryant. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. Free throw good for Morris. Smith checked in for Marley. And Chicago also making a switch. Davis is checked in for Abdul-Jabbar.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Kicks it out to James. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists in the game. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Chicago running away with this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Smith. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Brown. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Peterson in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. No good from LeBron. Morris against Ball. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Kevin Durant.
Carmelo Anthony.
Here's Morris. That one's not going to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Davis finds Curry over Smith. Rebound by the Pistons.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now, here is Morris. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. Chicago making a switch here. James is checked in.
LeBron James.
Davis against Brown. Lays it up and banks it in. Brown's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Detroit. Barnes outside. Back to Curry. To the inside. And taken away by Brown. Morris against LeBron. Now, here is Morris. He's covered closely, and Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And clearly struggling here with the foul, still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Shot, high post. The offensive rebound. Green, no luck. Chicago leading by 23. Davis, the pass to Curry. Back to Davis. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 8 points for Davis.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Richardson, and Weber throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Curry after Chris Webber scored. Outside for Curry, 6 on the shot clock, and he drives in. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
On the wing, Barnes. Outside for Curry, over Weber. Here's Davis, right side Curry. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Second shot opportunity. There's Ball with the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense. and took advantage of it.
Now here's Booker. Steps back and trains the jump shot.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
1:49 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Davis outside for Curry. The pass to Barnes. In the corner, it's James. Rebounded by the Pistons. Richardson gets a wide open look. Here's Green outside to Weber. And the wide open shot from Morris. No good from outside.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
And the basket by Curry.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Richardson on a slam dunk by Richardson.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. JaVale McGee's checked in for Weber. Martin comes in for Draymond Green. Bridges, he's checked in for Jason Richardson. And Marley's. Subbed in for Devin Booker. Both free throws good from Marley. 58 seconds left in the fourth. On the wing, Davis launches it. Kept alive. The kick out to Ball. Leonard dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Curry. And it's Ball in the corner. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doubled by Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Martin. Back to Morris. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two. And that one falls for Bridges. Both free throws good from Bridges. And Chicago has possession. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Leonard. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Curry passes to Abdul-Jabbar. He dishes it to Leonard. Chicago calls timeout. They're up by 24. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a deep. that was reluctant to get in his way.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Now we get ice and kettles. Man, I just grind for the levels. Deal with devils, your kennels. I might be a dog, but I live like a rebel. Hola. I do a lot for $1. Yo, I do a lot for the guala. I know what it is to be broke, my brother. Yeah, I want a house for my mother. Made my way, won't in the gutter. Yeah, that's nice that you don't see color, but I'm black, that's me on the cover. Always upper. Still scoping the skin in a place that you live. Forgot how to play, don't play where the kids get with a stick. Are you taking a... Don't you see they've been making this? Hey, what? Tell me, how can I find peace? I can't even see what factual is. Hello, I've been here since Guess Who's Get Meadows. I don't score goals from even when that girl look mellow. I said my life unsettled. Black box pets, not black Corvettes, and a factual check and a check with zeros. Hello, nah, I ain't never won no medals, but I done toured the London on pedals. We get ice and kettles, man, I just grind for the levels. Deal with devils, your kennels. I might be a dog, but I live like a rebel. Howdy, never been in a game cause I'm rowdy. Bad round me, not loudly. Tell you I buy out your team like some breads from Saudi. Cowley, Simon, X Factor. Man, it's all see how I enter through the back door. Sweat off your Max Factor limbs. Black and blue like your rep inter. Yeah, right to the center. Don't ask if you don't want real answer. Don't care what you're into. Black Santa, man, I come true when a red phantom start. Hey, that's gift. Stand up where you are. No fire in the booth or fire in the park. Just fire in your heart. That's fire in the dark. That's fire from the start. Hey, yo, bro. Hello, I've been here since Gets was ghetto. Yo, I know road, not meadows. I don't score goals from even when that girl look mellow. I said my life unsettled. Black box pets on black Corvettes, and I fact checked and I checked with zero. Hello, nah, I ain't never won no medals, but I done toured the London on pedals when it was heat and tea from kettles. Now we get ice and kettles, and I just grind for the level, deal with devils.
So as you all see, when 2K says their games don't crash, I'm streaming this. It's saying to press, see in the bottom left corner, press 0 to back out. I'm pressing a button to start, nothing's working. So 2K, you can explain this again. And I probably ain't going to get those 3 4-day contracts to silver contracts because the error happened before I received the prize. But I don't care for this game. This is one of the reasons why I don't want to buy 2K games new no more. Because the same errors still happening in wrestling. You start universe mode and then you can't keep playing after a few weeks. Let me end the stream, everybody. Like, subscribe, follow. Stick it. Kiss my ass. Don't care if you do or don't. Holler! It's a Muppet, yeah!